got a strange going on out here. Something just killed my dog.
Something killed your dog?
Hey, what's up, everybody? How you guys doing tonight? Thank you for joining our live stream. Tonight we're going to be talking about the Minerva Monster from Minerva, Ohio. I guess this incident took place back in 1978. 1978, you guys. Before wait for some more people to get in before we get going. Just want to know how you guys doing. Kimberly, hello. 73, hello. Wade, what's up, buddy? Who else do I got in here? I got John. I've got Chavez. I got Kirsten. I got Tanya. Who else is in here? Hope I'm getting everybody in here. Griff is in here. Edward's in here. How you guys doing? Angel, what's up, man? Ryan C, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. Brianna, hello. Man, let's Chelsea, what's going on? We're gonna have a good time, I hope, tonight, guys. Yeah, if you guys haven't already done so, share this around. Let's get a bunch of people in tonight. This is hopefully is going to be a pretty good episode for everybody. I haven't covered this one before. I did have a bunch of stuff printed up, but then I kind of looked at it, did a little more investigation, took what I was able to find. Yo, what's up, 9 Mile? Took what I was able to find, put it into ChatGPT to kind of refine it a little bit better. Anna, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. So you guys, again, thank you so much. I have a goal set for the channel. I'm looking for 5,000 subscribers by the end of next month. Hopefully we'll make it. We're sitting at just over 4,400. So again, thank you to everybody who subscribes. Thank you to all my members. Special thank you to all my moderators. I appreciate you guys so much, especially Monday through Friday. When you moderators get up early, start your day, and you jump in and you help calm the waters, because whatever it is, you guys, it seems like those waters are chummed with a bunch of stuff and people get crazy. Ash is what's going on, man. You're in bed, going to lurk and listen. Okay, that's cool, man. That's cool. Thomas, what's up, man? How you doing? So you guys, I just want to say again, thank you so much. And I made an announcement earlier in the week, and I'm going to make another announcement here. Excuse me, guys. So if you noticed the last few weeks, my co-host Maggie has not been super present, and there's reasons for that. And unfortunately, last Monday, Maggie and her husband Patrick had to say goodbye to their daughter. Their daughter Sonia died unexpectedly. She leaves behind 2 children. And you guys, again, thank you so much for sending all the prayers and love to them. If she doesn't reply back soon, after you guys message her or whatever, send her a message. Please understand that this is a really, really rough time for her and her husband. And I just ask that we continue to lift up that family, pray for them. May God's peace and grace fall over them, and let them know that Sonia is with him and in a better place. We as people, we get very, very selfish in the way that we understand that she's in a better place, but that selfish part of us want them still with us. I've experienced that loss before, and I'm guilty of being selfish and wanting, the person that I lost to still be with me. And then in time, I understood that they're in such a better place. So without that, without her and her resilience and support and love that she shows for the channel, this is the least that I can do to show her how much I appreciate her and how much we appreciate her, um, and everything that she does. So, with that being said, you guys, again, Mags, if you're listening at any time, we love you. We're here for you. We pray for you. We lift your family up. Um, and know that your entire family, you, your husband, your grandkids, they're all in they're all in our prayers. So, all right, you guys. Now, before the uh we get into the story for tonight, I just wanted to share something with you guys. So, um Josh and I, we've been working on something, and I'm gonna kind of show you. You know what, Griff? Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Everybody, let's go ahead and just do a moment of silence to show support. Good call, Griff. All right. Okay, you guys. Mags, we love you. We're with you. Know that you can message any one of us probably at any time, and we'll be here for you. So, what I want to do is I want to show you guys what um, Josh and I have been working on. So, let me present this page to you guys. I'm going to share screen. All right. So, this is Mysteries and Cryptids. This is what Josh and I have been working. This is our this is our website. Up here you have your members. You can click on here. You have our blogs up here on top, and it'll bring you to blogs. Um, Again, this is incorrect. Me and Josh have talked about that. Um, the Whitehall incident is not a wolf-like creature. It is a Bigfoot type creature. Josh has merch on here. I don't know if the store is active right now. I know I'm working on getting my merch up here as well, and I'll pretty much have the same thing uh, as it goes. So you guys can go ahead and look through here. I know we're again just working through some stuff, and you can check out our podcast here. Each one of these icons will bring you right to our channel. Kind of lets you know about the channel. Uh, we could put in our latest episode. Little merch button here. Share your encounters if you guys like to share your encounters. You can put your name, last name, your email. Sign up for a newsletter and updates. What's the subject is? Kind of give us a brief message on what it is, and then there's our two ugly mugs right there, Josh and myself. And if you guys are curious, look up this longitude and latitude. Let us know if you know what that is. All right. So, other than that, this is our site. It is up. You guys can look, you can browse, you can look at things, members. I'm not sure if we have that whole membership thing up and running yet, which we don't. I just clicked on it. So there you guys go. Again, it is active to a certain extent. Please bear with us when we finally get everything completed with it. All right. So, Carl, Jeff, welcome. Thank you guys for jumping in. Appreciate it. So this is what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about the Minerva Monster. What's the address again? Oh, sorry guys. Duh. The address is www.mysteriesandcryptids.com. Let me put that in here for you guys real quick. All right. And here is that www.mysteriesandcryptids.com. Check it out, guys. Let us know what you think. Um, always looking for all kinds of feedback. So any feedback you guys have, definitely don't hesitate to shoot me an email at the Cryptid Podcast 72 at gmail.com. The Cryptid Podcast 72. Well, without further ado, guys, let's get into this story. I'm going to text you my number about my story while hunting December 20th. You could text me your number, but also shoot me an email and let me know on that as well. Okay, that'd be awesome. Kurt, what's up, buddy? Again, if you guys haven't already done so, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe and also share this. Let's get this out here. Let's get some people in here, get motivated to participate in the live chat. Well protected. Yeah, John, no kidding. I have a ton. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, you guys, anybody new coming into the chat, be careful because we definitely have some gunslingers in here that are real quick. So let's go ahead and talk about our subject for tonight. First, let me kind of give you guys a little breakdown, a little synopsis of what we're talking about. In August of 1978, the Caton family in Minerva, Ohio, reported a series of terrifying encounters with a massive hairy man-like creature near their home, which bordered an abandoned strip mine. Now, on the night of August 21st, a family member and friends observed a 7 to 8 foot tall figure covered in dark matted hair standing on the mine bank and was watching the house. They said its glowing eyes reflected in the porch light, and there was a foul odor, like rotting garbage and ammonia. It filled the air. The the Canton family, their dogs barked uncontrollably, and later that night, rocks struck the house. So the family, they called the Stark County Sheriff's Department. Deputies arrived. They found the family shaken. They documented large human-like footprints. They were 13 to 15 inches long, and they found these near the mine. And they did confirm that there was a strange odor in the air. Now, deputies logged several additional calls over the next nights as the creature reportedly returned. Sometimes it was crouching near the house or hurled objects from the tree line. Neighbors and families also witnessed the creature and gave consistent descriptions of this creature. Deputies noted disturbed brush, collected witness statements, and made repeat patrols, but they never saw the creature themselves. Now, within days of this first reporting, local newspapers, including the Canton Repository, picked up the story, dubbing it the creature of Minerva. They called it the creature. They called the creature the Minerva Monster. The media frenzy drew curious seekers to the Canton home, adding to the family's distress. They faced ridicule and unwanted attention. The Cantons eventually stopped speaking to reporters. By early September, the strange activity ceased. No physical evidence beyond footprints or the foul odor was ever collected. And to this day, the case still remains unsolved. Now, what I did is I went and tried to get as much information as I possibly could regarding any testimony or interviews that was given by anybody in the family or neighbors. And what I found was quite a few incident reports and things like that. And so what I was able to do is I took all of those, put them into Chat GPT, just so I can make it where they flow a lot better when I was reading the story for you guys tonight. So without further ado, I'm just kind of checking out something here real quick, make sure everything's good to go. All right. We'll do that. We'll do that. And here we go. You guys ready? So this is a firsthand account from family member of the Canton. It started on a hot August evening in 1978. Our home just outside Minerva, Ohio. We were in the kitchen, me, my husband, our kids, and a couple of friends who had stopped by. The dogs out back started barking like they've gone crazy. Their hackles were up, their teeth were bared. At first, we thought it might have been like a raccoon nosing around the strip mine behind our house. But when we looked out the window, that's when we saw it. There on the edge of the old strip mine stood something massive, 7, maybe 8 feet tall, covered head to toe in a dark matted hair. Its shoulders were wide, its arms hung down low, longer than any man's, and the eyes glowed a sickly yellow in the porch light. It didn't move towards us, but it just stood there, watching. We froze. My first thought was to grab the children and get them away from the windows. My husband told everyone to stay inside, and nobody argued. We pulled the curtains tight and sat in silence, listening to the dogs growl and bark. The smell was the next thing. This stench, a stench that drifted through the open windows, was so strong that it made the kids gag. It was like rotten garbage mixed with ammonia. It had a sharp chemical tang that burnt your nose. Now, we called the sheriff's department that night, and when the deputies arrived, they searched the yard and the tree line with their flashlights. They didn't find the creature, but they found large footprints in the soft dirt near the strip mine and noted this smell that we kept complaining about. They said that we did look shaken, and they were right. We were all terrified. Over the next several nights, this thing kept coming back. We heard rocks hitting the side of our house, loud cracks as branches snapped in the woods. Sometimes, when we dared peek out, we saw it crouching on the mine bank, watching us. Other times, it came closer, right up near to the house. The dogs went wild each time, barking and pulling at their chains until we feared that they would choke themselves. We started taking turns staying up at night, lights on, waiting to see if it would come again. We did not dare go outside after dark. My husband kept a gun nearby, but neither of us wanted to shoot unless we had no choice. The children, they wouldn't sleep in their beds. They curled up on the floor in the living room, away from the windows, too frightened to close their eyes. Our friends and neighbors came by some nights, sitting with us, and some of them saw it too. It wasn't just our word. Every time we called the sheriffs, they sent deputies back out. They searched the woods, they took down our statements, they checked the mine bank. More than once, they came back shaking their heads, saying they did not know what to make of it, but they did admit something strange was going on. One deputy even told us, "I don't know what it is, but you people are scared out of your wits, and I do not blame you." The stench always gave it away. When we couldn't see it, we knew it was there. Deputies noted it as well. They logged footprints and disturbances in the bushes. They treated our calls seriously, even though they never laid eyes on this creature themselves. Soon, our story got out to reporters, and they started showing up. They called it the Minerva Monster. At first, we cooperated. We answered questions, uh, telling them what we had seen, described the smell, showed them the locations where we had seen it. But as the days went by, then the jokes started, and the ridicule, and the crowd of curious seekers coming up our road at night to try to catch a glimpse of this creature. We felt like we were trapped between the creature outside and the public laughing at us from the other side. So we stopped talking after that. We didn't want the attention anymore. All we wanted was to go back to our normal family life in this quiet town in Ohio. But we'll never forget those nights in August, the eyes watching from the mine, the rocks being thrown against the house, and that smell that clung to everything in our yard. And no matter what people think, we know what we saw. So that's the firsthand encounter, I would assume, of the mother. Um, and so what I did, I think her name was Evelyn. Yeah, it was Evelyn. So then what I did is I just started to um dig deeper to see if I can find any official reports, and it's hard to find those with I don't know, I guess the resources that I have. But what I did find is I found incident reports. And again, I put what I found, copied, pasted into ChatGPT, then to make it just a little more easier for me to um to read, so I had a good flow to it. And so what I found was at 10:30 on August 21st, 1978, the reporting party was Evelyn Canton. The responding officers, their names have been redacted. The family reports a large hairy creature standing on strip mine bank behind the residence. They gave a description of how tall it was, roughly 7 to 8 feet tall, long arms covered in matted brown hair, eyes glowing yellow when caught in the porch light. Dogs on property barked aggressively. Reporting party states dogs have been agitated for several nights. Now, this was going on before this creature appeared. So the dogs absolutely knew what was going on. Um, they knew, they knew that. Um, Hold on a second here, guys. I'm doing something here. All right. Um, they knew something was going on. The dogs were definitely agitated, like they said, for nights before. And the strong odor persisted around the residence, described by the family as rotting garbage mixed with ammonia. Deputies, while responding, did confirm the smell upon their arrival. Now, what the deputies did is they conducted perimeter sweep, which would be normal for an incident like this. Um, They walked around the property with their flashlights. They did note and located large footprints in the soft ground near the mine's edge. They said they were 13 to 15 inches in length and they were human-like in shape. Uh, I was not able to locate any pictures of the footprints that were taken and documented. At that time of this first incident, there were no suspects or creatures located. Um, when the report was filed, deputies advised the family to remain indoors after dark. Additional patrols in the area were requested. Now that was on the 21st. Now on the 22nd, again, Evelyn report calls the sheriff's department. Deputy's name has been retracted. Again, this family states the creature has returned. Now it's crouching and it's watching the house. Large rocks were reportedly thrown at the side of the residence. Loud thumps could be heard uh, by all parties present. Witnesses included family members and two family friends. Their names have been on file. Creature observed briefly, described as the same creature as the previous night. Again, the deputies searched the area with spotlights. They did not see any creature. They did notice brush disturbed along tree line, and again, the dogs were reported to going wild. Witness statements were also collected at the presence. Um, this time, the incident logged as a repeat disturbance. Families they deemed credible witnesses. Statements were consistent with the last, and deputies noted that the family is still very visibly shaken. Now, the next night on the 23rd, this happened multiple there were multiple calls placed to the sheriff's department from the Canton family on August 23rd through the 24th. Again, the creature has returned, seen crouching on the bank near the tree line, dog restraints on chains. They're barking, growling, and they're attempting to pull themselves free. Rocks and sticks this time were thrown at the residence on multiple occasions. Again, the strong odor is there. Neighbor collaborated activity. One neighbor stated they heard screams from the woods at approximately 1 a.m. Again, deputies interviewed neighbors, documented the odor and additional disturbances in the brush. Footprints again were found in the soft soil. Again, they were photographed. And again, the officers advised the family to keep their windows shut at night, remain calm, and avoid confrontation. The case was flagged for an unidentified disturbance, possibly a prowler or unknown animal. The sheriff's department is continuing to monitor. Now, an officer supplemental note dated August 25th, 1978 said the Canton family appears generally terrified. They are not attention seeking. Multiple witnesses collaborated their sightings. There has been a strong odor noted on scene every time deputies have come out. Evidence of large tracks and disturbance in the brush has been noted. While no creature has ever been apprehended or directly confronted by deputies, something very unusual is occurring at the residence. Um, August 28th, 1978, a media note was found from the Canton Repository and other local outlets reporting the incident. Public beginning to refer to the creature as the Minerva Monster. Crowds gathering near property at night increased calls to sheriff's deputies regarding trespassers and curiosity seekers. And then the final entry for this shows early September 1978. Activity at the Canton residence reportedly ceased after the first week in September. The family has declined further interviews with the press after ridicule and harassment from the public. No further call logs to sheriff's department. This case still remains unsolved. So, in summary, the family members and numerous neighbors has seen this creature. They've all described it as 7 feet to 8 feet tall with long arms, matted dark hair, glowing yellow eyes, and a rank, foul odor. There has been physical evidence found. On multiple occasions, they found footprints 13 to 15 inches long. They found disturbances in brush in different areas. And again, that foul odor has been a constant each time that they were um, the deputies deployed out to the area. The dogs every time have been very agitated, reacting violently whenever the creature was present. Sheriff's honestly, reading these accounts, I'm very, very pleased to see how the sheriff's department handled this when each time they called. It wasn't just, okay, they're calling again. We'll send someone out. And then 30, 40 minutes later, they finally just send somebody out. They responded to each and every call and they treated it the same way they did the previous one. They collected statements, documented tracks, odor, took pictures, but unfortunately, they were not able to see this creature. Um, they stated that the outcome was the activity ceased within 2 to 3 weeks. And again, to this date, this thing is still been unexplained. Now, you guys know how I am. I'm not going to sit here and see where, oh, there's been firsthand witness accounts. There's been neighbor, official witness statements. And so I did a little more digging and I found some things and again compiled them into Chat GPT so I can then read them where they're a little more fluid. Okay. So an official witness statement was filed August 22nd, 1978 to the Stark County Sheriff's Department. And this was Miss Evelyn Canton herself. She goes, on the evening of the 21st at approximately 10:30. I was at home with my husband, my children, and 2 friends. We gathered in the kitchen when our dogs began barking fiercely in the backyard. When we looked outside towards the old strip mine behind our house, I observed a very large figure standing near the edge of the bank. The figure appeared to be 7 to 8 feet tall, standing upright on 2 legs. It was covered in dark matted hair from head to toe. Its arms hung down much lower than a man's would, and when the porch light caught its face, the eyes reflected back to us at a glowing yellow color. I immediately pulled my children away from the window out of fear. The figure did not move towards us, but it remained standing there watching. We were all very frightened and stayed inside the house. A foul odor was present at the time. The smell was extremely strong and made several of us gag. It's similar to rotting garbage mixed with ammonia. We called the sheriff's department. Deputies arrived shortly after. They searched the yard and strip mine with their flashlights. When they did not see the creature themselves, they did find large footprints near the strip mine, approximately 13 to 15 inches long. The deputies also commented on the odor, which was still present when they arrived. Later that night, we heard rocks hit our house, and our dogs remained agitated for hours. None of us slept. This is not the first disturbance we've had near our property, but it is the first time we have seen the figure clearly. I believe it has returned more than once, and I fear for my family's safety. I hereby state that this is true and accurate account to what I witnessed to the best of my ability. So now she's on record, an official document, uh, stating that this is what happened. And what I really liked about it is that neighbors were also interviewed, and they gave statements. The names, from what I found, they've been withheld. Again, on August 22nd, 1978. This statement is from one of the neighbors. It says, on the night of August 21st, 1978, at approximately 11 p.m., I was present at the Caton residence after receiving a call from Evelyn that something was outside her home. When I arrived, the dogs were barking uncontrollably from the porch. From the porch, I saw a figure on the strip mine bank. It was very large, at least 7 feet tall, and hunched as it crouched. It appeared to be covered in hair. I observed glowing eyes reflecting in the light. I also noted a very foul odor in the air, which was not normal for the area. It smelt like something rotting mixed with chemicals. While I did not see the creature move close to the house, I did hear a loud crack like a branch snapping, and I witnessed a rock strike the side of the house. The family was visibly frightened. This is a true and accurate statement. There's also another witness. Again, this is a family friend. This one was filed on August 23rd, 1978. I was at the Canton residence on the evening of August 22nd around 11:30, and I saw a large creature on the hill near the strip mine. The figure was upright, taller than any man I have ever seen, very broad across the shoulders. Its eyes glowed when the porch light hit them. The dogs on the property barked and pulled at their chains the entire time. I heard several loud thumps against the side of the house, which Evelyn stated those were rocks being thrown. I can confirm the smell around the property was extremely strong and unpleasant, unlike anything I had smelled before. I make this statement voluntarily and truthfully. Now, when I was doing some more digging, what I found was some deputy field notes. And on August 22nd, the deputy's name, of course, has been redacted. Upon arrival at the Canton residence, family members and neighbors were gathered in the kitchen. They all appeared frightened. Inspection of the area revealed large prints in the soft ground near the strip mine bank. They were approximately 13 to 15 inches long, human-like in shape. Photographs were taken. A strong odor was noted in the yard, described by witnesses as garbage and ammonia. I confirmed this odor was present at the time of my investigation. We searched the perimeter of property with flashlights. Brush disturbance was seen on multiple areas. No suspect or animal was observed. Family advised to remain indoors during nighttime hours. Will increase patrols in the area. Signed Deputy, name redacted, Stark County Sheriff's Department. There was then a supplemental note entered on August 25th, 1978. This officer has received multiple calls from the Canton residents reporting large creature on or near the property over several consecutive nights. On August 23rd through the 24th, witnesses again reporting rocks striking the house and a creature crouched on the mine bank, dogs agitated. Multiple family members and neighbors have provided consistent descriptions: very tall, upright, covered in hair, glowing eyes, and a foul odor. No evidence of hoax has been discovered at this time. Reporting parties appear credible. And that is everything that I was able to find regarding the Minerva Monster from Minerva, Ohio. And this incident happened in 1978. And on many places that I found, this is considered one of the most well documented cases of a Bigfoot in the state of Ohio. So, what do you guys think of that? Justin, what's going on? I see a couple more people jumping in here. It's Minerva. That's how you say it, Minerva. Wasn't that what I was saying? Minerva. What's up, Buster and Phyllis? How you guys doing? Wind, what's up, buddy? How are you? Jason, what's up, buddy? Nice seeing you, man. Debbie, what's going on? How are you? William, what's up, man? Oh, Minerva. Okay, Minerva. I got you. I got you. Okay, greasebags, what do you think? Let's see here. Hey Daniel, I asked the chat about perhaps sometimes in a that's a good question. That's Minerva, like minimum. Okay, cool. I've seen that a few times. Do they get exiled? I believe they would. Honestly, I think if hey, what's up? Where's Wanda? I think that if a troop or clan or family, whatever you want to call them, um, are trying to stay low key in an area, um, then I truly believe that if one of them starts acting up, that they're definitely going to. I think what they're going to do. I think they would exile it because they don't want to bring attention to him. Minerva. I'm saying it right, right? Minerva, not Minerva. Minerva. One got booted from his clan for what? Grabbing a human teen? I wouldn't be surprised. And again, what do we got going on here, man? I just saw something pop up. Kurt, man, thank you so much, man. Stay weird, everyone. We know the truth for the Dano. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, guys. And see, I saw my boy Ray jump in here real quick. I caught it out of the corner of my eye. The Bombardier came in. What did he do? Let's see. What did he do? Ashes, one membership. Thank you so much. Renee, one membership. Thank you so much. Ray the Bombardier drops in 5. Thank you so much. John, the $2. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that one. First one I seen 10 millimeter in action tonight. Awesome. Thank you. And then again, Kurt, thank you for the $5. I truly appreciate that, you guys. I really do. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Let's make sure I'm not missing anything. Enjoying the show. Thank you so much, you guys. Debbie, that's great. Good. You're doing well. They do get excited. I do believe that. Let's see, what am I missing? Am I missing anything? Flat Rock, man, it was great seeing you last Saturday at the conference, man. It was great times, man. And I need to get you and Wendell on my show, man, for real. Let's see what else we got going on here. Minerva. Okay. I know I butchered. I knew I was going to. Larry, what's going on, man? I knew I would. I knew I'd butcher it, you guys. Honestly, I wonder if some have brain injuries or something wrong. Hold on, that's a good question with them and are booted out of the country. I really don't know. I'd like to think that if there's one of them that's injured in some way, that they would protect it and not just exile it because it's wounded. So let's see here. I saw awesome, but yeah, you guys, I posted some really cool pictures. I post them in the group? I gotta go back and look. I don't know if I did or if I didn't. Dan, just Google voice later. What do you mean? Just Google. I got you now. Yeah, I should put that in there and then translate and then hear the translation of it. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I know. I'm a heathen when it comes like that. So, how's everybody doing, man? How's everybody doing? I wonder whether Sasquatch has. Jason, I have heard a lot of people say that some of them they've seen um, do appear to look like they have Down syndrome. Whether they do or they don't, they may. What's up, Cryptid Seeker? How's it going, man? How's it going? You guys, I'm telling you right now, my mods, whenever I host a show from StreamYard, you guys don't get a lot of work. You guys don't. Yeah, hey, Buster and Phyllis, I have. I've been pretty busy. You guys, I got stuff I gotta tell you guys or stuff I want to show you guys. I want to get out there and talk to you guys. I would honestly, I would love to do this full time. I really would. I would absolutely love to do this full time. I know I would get out more. I would do more. Um, I'd probably go out and do my own field investigations and bring you guys out along with me. Um, yeah. What's up, Johnny Half? Mr. Klein was attacked in his trailer near his gold claim in Ohio. Just put in 911 camper attack here on YouTube. Okay, I'll definitely do that, man. I'll definitely do that. I know I'm gonna see a lot more things in here. So hey, Johnny Half, can you do me a favor? Can you shoot me an email at the cryptid podcast 72 at gmail.com? The cryptid podcast 72 at gmail.com, and kind of just put that in your the main part of your email. So I have it, then I can go back and investigate it. What's up, Samuel? How's it going? Samuel Namuel. Awesome. And again, I think the algorithm is a lot different here going through StreamYard versus going straight in with um through like the app on your phone. But I will tell you, I may just go and do a Saturday night chatter. Who'd be down for that? Where we just get on and we talk and we BS and we have fun and let my mods do their thing because we're gonna attract some fun people coming into the chat. You guys, I'm gonna have some really cool episodes coming up to you guys within the next couple of weeks. Uh, I'm gonna tell you guys right now. I have some absolutely incredible encounters. I did 2 interviews today. One is with David, and David is he told me about an encounter he had up in upstate New York when he was about 17 years old. And let's see, I join usually not too many shows for me on Saturdays. Well, man, I'm so glad you're here, man. I'm so glad you're here. Samuel, where are you from? Is this Samuel from my morning chats? Tell us a creepy story, please. So what David told me, and the only way he could describe it, um, hey, what's up, buddy? What's up, Jason? Um, what he told me is him and his 4 friends, they called it the looper. And he said the best way that he could describe it after him and I talked about it was something like Nightcrawler from the X-Men on how he can transport or transport from one place to another place to another place. He said that's what this thing did. That's what it appeared to have done, which is crazy. Um, yeah, what's up, Samuel? You guys be cool with Samuel. Now, again, even though I have my stuff is not made for children, Samuel is what 12 or 13 years old, and he is in Australia. And he jumps in on the lives in the morning, and he's not your typical 12 or 13-year-old kid. He asks very, very cool questions, well thought out questions. Now sometimes he'll jump in with a couple things, and I go, "Hey man, you're asking personal questions," but yeah. So what does it say? They are probably on the spectrum somewhere. Results of reactions. I think autism is they have. See, here's the thing. I don't think that they would be capable of having autism. I just don't. And the reason is because they're not getting well, we're not going to get into what I think because what's going to happen is people are going to start they're going to get a little upset with what my standing is on. So, do I think that they could be on some type of spectrum? I don't believe so, but I just think that that's just my opinion, and I'm not going to push that on anybody else. So, on to a different subject when it comes to that. Um, and then to see what else did I have going on today. I had a guy, um, and he is in the chat, and he had a dream when he was young, and then it later manifested into a physical thing that he saw in the sky with a friend of his. I'm telling you, it's pretty amazing. Um, so yeah, I actually wait, it actually got up to 83. I think that's the most I've had. 83 is in at one time. So, and that's someone probably coming in and then, oh, this guy sucks or this guy's fat or something. I don't know, and then jumps out. But oh well, that's okay. Hey guys, let's do this for like another 15 minutes. We'll just do an hour long one tonight, and then what I'll do is I'll jump on over to the app where the floodgates open up, they seem. And yeah. So let's ask some questions. What do you guys what's going on, man? Sienna, what's going on? What's new? What are some of the things going on? Before we do that, hey guys, check this out. So, if you're not aware, I had to start a new TikTok account. It's still called the Cryptid Podcast, but the one that I had before, where I had almost 1,200 followers on there, uh, I had a video on there that did 184,000, almost 185,000 um, views. I can no longer access that um, on my phone. I have to do it on my desktop here. So I started another cryptid podcast. It has my new logo as my logo on the new channel. And if you guys haven't, please check it out, follow it, share it, get it out there. Because I like to have the success with the TikTok as I'm having with YouTube and with Spotify. And again, I couldn't do all that without you guys. I'm gonna post up a couple of other videos that I've gotten. I've got video from Maggie that I'm gonna post on there. I'm gonna try to do some like shorts on there to try to get more traffic to the channel. I've already posted what Steamboat sent me. And again, of course, I got the haters on there, which is okay. Um, yeah, I mean that's just I guess that's just the way it is. Kimberly, what's going on? Sienna, what is the subject? We talked about the Minvera. Is it Minvera? I know I'm butchering it. I know I'm butchering it. The Minerva Monster, and it's out of Ohio. So um that's what we talked about. And talk about great weather. Today was fantastic, you guys. I think you didn't get above 72 today. Um, Today would have been the perfect day to go to the fair, the Minnesota Fair. Um, And Samuel, if you're in every state has a state fair here in the United States. And why do we have that? It's like celebration of the state. It's celebration of the diversity. Minerva, but it has a V in it. It has a V in it. Minerva. What's up, 901 Blues? What's going on, man? How you doing? Sherry, how are you? Is it a lizard? Is what a lizard? Jason, you're lucky you got good weather just like California, which is where I'm from. I'm in Laughlin, Nevada today. Ooh, 110. No, thank you. Minerva. Okay. Minerva? All right, you guys, I'm done. I'm Minerva. I'm seeing so many different things in here. Oh man, I love you guys. I really do. You guys I have one of the best, if not the best community. Like literally. I honestly, you guys Oh, you guys are killing me. Look at John. Stop it. That's an emphasis on the Yeah. 90 degrees in Lacey. No, you can keep that, man. You can keep it. You can keep it. You can keep it. I had a dream about walking around in a random house. I ended up seeing the exact house I went in. Bro, that's crazy, man. That's like deja vu, man. Min, Minner, I'm done with it. Steph, the contractor, what's going on? Yeah, I'm telling you right now, my mods are fantastic. My mods are awesome. Like for real. I don't know for North Carolina. I know Wade went to one. The one I went to last week, a week from today. Oh, and by the way, today is Daryl Denton's birthday. What's up, William? You guys, we're supposed to be like in the mid to upper 70s for like the next 2 weeks, and that's unseasonably cool for this time of year. Like for real. But so um as I was saying, so go to TikTok, check out the new channel. It's this logo. It's the logo that I have showing up in the little corner. That's my new one. And check it out, share it, follow it, share the videos that I have out there. I'd like to try to get going up and up and up with that as well. I'm going to try to post most of that, and I want to be able to and go live as well as I'm out and about sometimes. That way we can go live on TikTok, have these lives. I'm still gonna do my lives in the morning, but so yeah. All right, you guys. I'm gonna be on here for like another 7 minutes, and then if you guys want to jump on back onto a new one, that I'm gonna go. What's my TikTok called? It's called the Cryptid Podcast. Now there's gonna be two of them. There's gonna be my old logo, which is you'll look in the upper right hand corner of the screen. That's my old logo. That's my old TikTok account. And I cannot access it from my phone. And then here's the new logo. And that'll be on my new TikTok account, which I can access from my phone. John, thank you, man. I usually put a reward out for the fastest wrench, but hell, the whole garage showed up. That's awesome. There you go. I'm telling you, I'm missing Vonnie. I'm missing Sabrina. I'm missing Mags. I'm missing Josh. I think that's all. I think that's the only people that I'm missing. Oh, I'm missing Nicole. Um. So yeah. Hey, Crypto Seeker, thanks so much, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, we're building a great community, honestly, man. And it's all because of you guys. It really is. Hey, Roy, what's going on, man? And so Samuel asked what um he asked, how did cryptids become? And again, I don't have an answer for you, man. There's people in chat will tell you one thing. There's people in chat that'll tell you another thing. I can tell you what I believe, and what I believe is they're a relic hominid. That's what I believe. I think they're an offshoot. Um, but again, people tell me that I'm wrong, and that's fine. That's fine. It's just my opinion. It's what I think. And yeah. Let's see here. I looked. My husband said, "How you say?" Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, Tanya, if you want Daryl to accept your friend's request, I mean, I can talk to him. What does that work mean? What do you mean? What does that work mean? See, people say they believe they're the descendants of Nephilim. I think they're Homo squatchinesis. That is great. That is great. All right, cool. Wade, thank you, man. Awesome. What that be? He would blow the others off the map with a trip like that. I think I missed something. Your husband is friends with Daryl Denton. That's cool. I don't think I'm friends with your husband though, Tanya. Yep. On for the longest time, I thought they were missing link. Can I shout out your Insta at D Chavez Custom? Oh yeah, you guys. He D's Chavez's wife does 3D printing, and I'm gonna show you guys some stuff. Did I show you guys what I got from the conference? You guys want to see him? Let me turn my light up a little bit. I'll show you what I bought. Plan a trip to Portlock for your followers. That's expensive. Okay, so here's one thing that I got. Ready? This is one thing I got. A little Mothman, 3D printed Mothman. Take a look. Kind of cool. I think it's cool. Let's see here. Daryl's wife, Rosie, she has these made, and this is in a bag. Let me take it out of this bag. It's all sealed up. This is let's see here. This is a hard one to open up. Do I got some scissors? I do got some scissors here. This is a handmade ornament, like a Christmas ornament. This is pretty cool. Here we go. Here's this. Let's check that out. Pretty cool. Oh, trust me, if I would have had a suitcase to check, I would have come back with a bunch of stuff. Let's see what else I got. Oh, I got this little 3D printed thing. I think this is kind of cool. I think that's cool. Then I got this. This is cool. It says cryptid. And if you look, you've got the lizard man right over here. Then you got Nessie. Then you got the Loveland Frogman. Then, of course, the big guy. And then you have Mothman. That's pretty cool. I love this one. And it has a little back right here, so it'll sit down on your desk or whatever. That's kind of cool. I like that one. And then I have 3 of these. And so I have this one. It's a wanted poster for Mothman, which is kind of cool. And then I have this one. That was Mothra. The Chupacabra. Again, I'm looking for an interview for someone who's had an encounter with the Chupacabra. And then I got this one. And let's see what else. Oh, I got one more thing over here. This one's really cool. It's hand etched. It's pretty sweet. Check that bad boy out. Kimberly keeps spelling my name Danielle. Danielle. I spell mine Daniel. You're good. Check how cool this one is. This is one of my favorite ones, and it's all hand etched, so you can feel the etching in here. Really, really done well, all handmade, which is pretty cool. Yeah, this is definitely my favorite too. I think what I might want to do is put this in a shadow box and then hang it up. I think it'll look pretty sweet. I think it will for sure. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. And then I got a book, which is going to be pretty cool. Chupacabra is mythical cryptid from Mexico that sucks the blood from its victims, usually cows, horses, and goats. So, this was, let's see here. This was 25. Um, these three were 25. So they gave me a deal. Um, this was 20. Hey, Charleston, good night, buddy. Thanks for coming in, man. And again, thank you so much for your time today and telling me your encounter, man. I truly appreciate it. This one here, this was I think $10, $5, I think, $5. And then this was 20 20, I think, 2025, I think. And what's really cool about it, you guys, is it stands up. Like it'll literally stand up. Like you can kind of see it. Let me move that banner real quick. If you guys look here, he's just standing up. I'm not touching it, not leaning up against anything. He just stands up. It's pretty awesome, which I like. And then this Rosie was selling these, I think, for 15 a piece, and she just gave me one. So yeah, it's pretty awesome. I can't wait to put this on the Christmas tree. I think this will be like my third or my fourth Bigfoot ornament on there. So, but yeah, I like them. I think they're really, really cool. Once I get my office redone, you guys can kind of look. My office is kind of disarray a little bit. Were you going to? Yes, I am going to go live after that for sure. I will. There was a bunch of Bigfoot activity on the native reservation in South Dakota years ago. William, please send me an email at thecryptidpodcast72@gmail.com. Thecryptidpodcast72@gmail.com. I'm dying to hear something coming out of South Dakota, especially on one of the reservations. So, what theory about cryptids makes more sense to me? Again, I think they're relic hominid. That's what makes more sense to me. But again, I'm not putting anything past anybody. Prudently at home, what's up? How are you? You're sliding in late. Well, we are gonna bounce out of here, and I'm gonna go live from the phone app. So jump on in there. And yeah, I did. I think I got some pretty cool stuff. Uh, wait, did you get some cool stuff? I saw that hat. That hat is pretty awesome. What do you mean I gotta lose that 12th man nonsense? I am originally from Tacoma, Washington. That's where I grew up. I'm gonna be 12 all the time, every day, all day. I've been a fan since 1978. I was 2 years old. My dad took me to a football game. Well, no, I wasn't 2 years old. I was 6 years old. Yeah, I was 6 years old. So, go Galkins. Are you a Falcons fan? Ugh. How did How did Kirk Cousins work out for you? That dude's a clown. He rooked us for like $200 million guaranteed. So, but all right, you guys. Again, thank you so much for jumping in. We're going to jump on over. I lived in Memphis. Tennessee is like my second home. I graduated high school from Millington, Tennessee, but I grew up predominantly in Washington State. So, you guys, I'm going to jump over to the phone app. So, see you guys over there. I know that my mods, please show up in force like you did now, because I know you guys are stressing because you haven't been able to do anything. So, I want you guys to get your fix. You do know that Sam Darnold is going to, dude. I that's why I think the Seahawks are going to go 5-12 this season. Where are you taking the live over to then? I'm taking over it's going to be on the YouTube app. So I'll be on my phone looking at you guys, talking with you guys, hoping you guys get back over there. What's not funny, Kristen? What's not funny? Kimberly, there, I spelled that right. How many places? You know what? Jump into the live, and I'll tell you how many places I've lived. So jump into the next live. You guys, we're going to bounce out of this one. You guys, I had a great time. Bring on the weirdos and fruitcakes. Hey, man, I'll tell you this right now. I'm probably the only person you'll ever hear this from during Christmas time. One of my favorite things to get are fruitcakes, and I absolutely love them. I don't care what anybody says. So, wait a minute. What? Trigger finger needs a break. Come on. Is my main gunslinger, is she getting tired? Does she need a break? Come on now. All right, you guys. I will see you guys in a couple of minutes, so be prepared. Everybody that's just kind of watching and not getting involved in the chat, thank you so much, you guys. I'm jumping over to the phone app because I want to see more people come in, and I want to see my mods have a good time. That you guys, honestly, I can't thank you guys enough. Thank you so much for everything you guys do. Remember, every Wednesday and Friday I drop new episodes, Monday through Friday, 6:45 to 7:45 a.m. Central Standard Time. I do a coffee with Dano. And stay tuned. We're going to be jumping over to Night Chatter with Dano. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Thank you, everybody, for what you do for me. Thank you, everybody, what you do for each other. Be loving towards each other. Be kind towards each other. And we'll see you through the other side. As I always like to say, you guys remember, a legend begins with a sighting. You guys take care. I'll see you next time.
I got a strange going on out here. Something just killed my dog.
Something killed your